All right, guys, welcome back. We are in the thick of it. This is the GSL up and down matches. Again, I am Doa. With me is Moletrap, and you guys should check Twitter because I just tweeted definitive. Well, maybe it's not like proof that Sella drew that picture that he tweeted. Sella drew an awesome picture of an Ultralisk.
Yeah.
Slayers Selly is the coach for Slayers. He drew an awesome picture of an Ultralisk on one of our cheerfuls here, and he said people weren't believing him that he actually drew it. So I took a picture of him holding it. So I don't know if that helps or not, Sella, but I tried.
We didn't actually watch him draw it.
Oh, we could
come to think of it. He just came up to us with it already completed and said he drew it. So
I trust him. I trust him.
He might be trolling us too. I don't know.
Well, either way, Twitter's a good place to go to spread knowledge about the GSL. You can, of course, follow the GSL at GOMTV. And you can also follow Moletrap at Moletrap and follow me at GosuDoa. And definitely do things like tweet at the sponsors of the GSL. Make sure that they know you appreciate what they're doing.
They listen.
Tweet about how much you're enjoying the GSL. And things like that are going to help esports grow. So it's like the old recycling campaign, pitch in, right?
Reduce, reuse, recycle, watch Starcraft.
Esports. Right.
All goes together. So we're going to have some more games here coming up. We're about half done.
TaeJa versus Top coming up next. That should be a pretty cool TVT. It's going to be on Antigua Shipyards. I was talking to Sella quite a bit during the break, and he said that TaeJa is actually a little bit nervous.
Really?
About everything. Yeah, he's nervous about playing SC, and he's a little bit nervous about playing Top. He's not really nervous about Lucky or Noblesse. He says Top and SC are the two guys he's kind of watching out for. Have to see how he does.
Well, I can see why he's not nervous about playing Lucky or Noblesse because he beat him. So
yeah, that's true. Yep.
I wouldn't be worried about that either. No, I know what you meant. He wasn't lucky. It wasn't nervous beforehand. And
it's kind of a foggy day in the studio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fog rolled in off the esports ocean.
That's right. Sometimes they just go crazy with the fog machine here, but that's okay. A little bit of fog is fun.
It was actually a beautiful day in Seoul today.
Yeah,
really sunny, really clear.
And today it was really, really nice. It was like 70s, 60s. That's pretty warm for this time of year. Pretty warm for October in Korea. So
that's Fahrenheit, by the way.
Can't complain at all. Yeah, Fahrenheit. I don't know Celsius perfectly yet. I'm pretty good at it now, but
getting close.
I like Fahrenheit better. I just think it's a better measuring system.
It was about 20 Celsius. Yeah. So for those of you that use Celsius, saw some weather reports on the train coming back from the airport yesterday, and they're the results so far.
Yeah, SC2-0, pretty much locked in for Code S unless something goes horribly wrong. So there's TaeJa with 1-0 right now. We're going to have to see how he does against Top.
Oh, that's right. For some reason, I thought TaeJa played 2 games. But you're right. He only played that one against
only
Lucky.
one. Lucky 1-1, Top 0-1, and Noblesse down at the bottom with 0-2, unfortunately for him. So we're kind of starting to see our group sort of take form.
Yep.
If you will.
Yep. And so TaeJa versus Top, that means that this is very important for Top. Somewhat important for TaeJa in that if TaeJa does win, he's going to basically get himself very close to clinching a spot.
Yeah,
And if Top loses, he's going to be very close to clinching a not spot.
Yeah, I mean, if TaeJa loses, then we're going to have a 3-way tie with 1-1 as well. So, and if there is a tie at the end where we don't know both players going into Code S, there is actually a tiebreaker round where they have the 3 players play each other again, 3 or however many players there are. And then if they tie again, we have to do it again. And then we just keep doing it again until...
Hey, there they are.
Shout out to those dudes. Wishing they were here.
There's some Canadian girls. They were asking me, they're like, how do we give a shout out to someone? I'm like, just make a sign.
Yeah.
Easy.
Cheerfuls are the best way to do it. Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. That's one of the things I love about StarCraft is because you got like signs and stuff that you can make. They provide them for you right at the venues of a lot of StarCraft events. That's really cool. I mean, at other sports you get like big foam fingers and stuff, but
if you're lucky.
You know what I like to see in StarCraft as well? Like a big foam hand, but it's like holding a mouse. And you would like wave that around,
Big foam mouse hand.
If you had one that was holding like a big keyboard, that'd be kind of bad for the people sitting behind you. They wouldn't be able to see anything. But like a big foam hand holding a mouse, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool esports foam finger alternative, I guess you could say.
They could have a big foam hand, but with the really like muscular, skinny fingers like that of a pro gamer, because they're always very like lean-fingered from moving around so much.
It could be like wearing a splint too at the same time.
Exactly, right? Big foam mouse bungees.
Oh, that'd be cool too. Yeah, I'd like it.
I don't know.
I'm all about that. Although everyone likes the spirit sticks for esports events.
Yeah,
you know,
those are cool.
the like thunder sticks, spirit sticks, whatever you want to call them. There's like a million different names for those, so I don't exactly know. Well, you know,
the clappy balloon things.
Clappy balloon things. That's a great name for it too. Well, Top's not in the lobby yet, so obviously he's kind of working on his settings, I think, a little bit. Since there is 5 players and only 4 booths, they do need to kind of shuffle things around a little bit. So it'll be a little bit of time. Obviously, we don't want people playing before their settings are absolutely correct, because then it kind of feels like you're playing with one of those big foam fingers on your hand. You know, you just can't play very well.
That's right.
So I want to make sure to do that.
Although some people need a towel over their mouse in order to mouse properly.
Ah, that's true.
So
there's only one totalitarian.
That's true.
It's like if another one pops up, he's like, there can be only one, and they have to fight to the death, and one of them has to like lop the other one's head off.
With a toweled hand?
It's have like a razor mouse cord. They're like, whoosh, you know, I don't know.
It's called razor because the cords of their equipment are actually lined with razors.
That's right.
No.
Razor sharp.
Razor sharp Play.
Also another sponsor of the GSL.
Yep.
Sorry
if you see the headsets that the players are wearing when the games are about to start, and they have the blinking lights and all that, those are the Razer headsets, and they use the Razer mice and stuff. Actually, the players usually have their own mouse, but we do have the Spectre mouse and that kind of thing.
Well, the players play with their own gear, of course. Oh, it sounds like there's a problem with Top's computer, so it's going to take a little while to fix that. So I'm just going to lean back, put up my leg here, and it's lean my elbow over on Moltrap's chair.
I'm going to take a nap.
So how's it going, man? Pretty good today?
Yeah, pretty good. A little tired.
Yeah? What do you plan on doing next week? We've got some downtime. You know, there's not a lot of GSL going on.
I'm actually going to be exploring a little bit of Korea next week.
Yeah?
Going to be traveling around a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to go and see some sites.
Yeah?
Go around, travel around, see some scenery, some temples maybe, some fortress walls, that kind of thing. How about you?
I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. I'm just kind of hanging out here. I'm just going to see what goes on at the GOM house. We'll see. But no, you're not going to be around. I'm actually just going to play a lot. That's what I'm going to do. I've been really playing like crazy. So hopefully I can up my ladder ranking a little bit.
I hope my not being around the GOM house won't thwart your intentions.
Oh, no, not at all. No. Okay. You've been playing a lot, too, lately, haven't you?
I have been playing a lot, actually.
Yeah, I've actually told some people lately that I've actually been concentrating more on playing than casting, which, sounds kind of weird, but I feel like, even if you are a play-by-play commentator, the more you play does legitimately improve, obviously, the casting as well. So
it's been, I love casting the GSL, but it's been a little bit nice without the GSTL. With the GSTL over, we've had a little bit more time for that kind of thing. So it's been nice to actually get some actual games in, actually not be rusty, and play some.
Yeah,
I've been streaming my games as well. So, do you do that or?
I don't really. I don't. It doesn't work too well on my laptop, so I don't. That's why I don't stream. Actually, if anyone's wondering right now, it's because I've got a laptop and it's good for like playing the games and things like that, but it's not that great for like streaming and everything yet. So I do intend to stream someday. We'll
Luckily, I just recently finally had the chance and the space to set up my beastly computer, my PC from home that I brought with me from the United States.
Cool.
And it's a nice, fat Intel processor.
Oh, there you go.
An i7 quad core, so it can handle streaming.
I've got an i7 in my laptop too.
Really?
It's nice.
Is it a quad core?
Yeah, it is. But
okay.
It's I don't know. It just
it's hard to
fit streaming quite as well. But that's not that it's bad or anything. Of course, it's just. I chose to have something with not enough power. I don't know.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, look at that behind us.
I mean, you can't do as much because you've got a laptop. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, of course not.
Look, anything wrong with it. Yeah, maybe we can get this
on the screen back
replay on our screen here. I think we might be able to check out some of the previous game.
Yeah.
If we can get that on ours as well, which we may or may not be able to do.
Well, that would be cool.
Or we could talk about me going on vacation and some more.
That's true. That's true.
We could cast from the replay behind us if I duck down like this.
That's true. Just do that.
So you can see it a little bit more.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Right. Whoa, those are some fast Marines, man. Stim is just a crazy upgrade, isn't it?
They must have double stimmed.
All right. So they sprinted across the map.
Wouldn't that be interesting if you could stim like twice and it would take off more health but go even faster?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool, but... All right, so there's Mutas. Obviously. I mean, at this point in the game, there wasn't a whole lot going on. I mean, this was the point where Noblesse was already pretty far behind.
Yeah, we missed out on the part where those Zerglings came in and slaughtered the Marines and SCVs of Noblesse. So,
whoa.
Pretty open and shut case from there on out. I mean, like we said, he just droned up behind it. And there's the killing blow attack right here.
Now, this was interesting because you notice he didn't target his Banelings towards the supply depots. That was fun. But I feel like if you would have targeted more Banelings on the supply depots and broken down that wall a little bit quicker,
yeah,
might
that
have been
was
able to do a little bit more damage. He still won anyway, so
yeah. I mean, it's not
okay,
you can't criticize him too much, but I thought it was a little strange that he had like
it's one of those things.
The Zerglings attacking the depots for a while, and you know what? I think there was even a gap at the top of those depots between that and the bunker that he could have run through that he didn't really make use of.
Yeah.
So, well. I mean, he just kind of had enough that he could do whatever he wanted at that point.
Hey, Top's in the lobby. All right.
Hey, sweet.
Great. So, hopefully we are going to move into a game pretty soon here. I am tired of waiting. Hey, there they are, OGS Top. That's a nice-looking jacket he's got there. I bet that
you're tired of waiting?
I'm tired of waiting, man.
I'm Moletrap. Nice to meet you. Ha!
Oh, didn't just do that. Please tell me that joke did not just happen.
It did. I'm sorry. Did you hear that clapping sound stream afterwards? That was me slapping my knee because that was a knee slapper.
Sounded like a drone hitting something.
A drone hitting something?
When a drone hits something, it's like the craziest sound ever.
Huh.
It's basically like the sound of a walrus.
Oh, you're right. It is a little bit of a
kind
of a smacking sound.
Like a slip and slide or something.
What?
It's kind of what it sounds like.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what that sounds like.
Well, I have.
But I do know what it sounds like to hear a crowd cheering as the game begins, because that is about to happen here. TaeJa versus Top. We're going to find out in just a minute who's going to come out on top. We're at the GSL Up and Down matches.
All right, down at the bottom right of the map, the player from Slayers has his eye on code S. He is.
task.
Guy says that really cool way. It's like OGS Top.
Yeah, I like that one.
There's Top. A little bit of talking to himself, psych himself up, and up at the top of the map. Actually, that's Top. We saw a picture of him already, or a moving picture. It's called a video. And, well, that's
Well, we
Top,
got a little bit reversed.
Yeah.
Blue, just for the record, the
There's
blue
TaeJa.
Terran is Top, and the red Terran is TaeJa. So let's just be clear about that. TaeJa is down at the bottom right.
The
Top
Top's on
at
top.
the top right.
Top is on top.
Yep.
All right, so what are these guys going to do? Neither one decided to go for a command center first or a command center after barracks before gas. Both of them actually going barracks, then gas.
And
So very normal opening for both players.
Yep, and
So
we can
far.
actually tell by the way they have their building set up that both of them are going to get add-ons because they have it positioned such that their barracks with the add-on will complete their wall off.
I already know what TaeJa's going to do. Stella told me.
Oh,
Yep.
cheater. Hacks.
Should I spoil it?
Yeah, tell us what it's going to do.
All right. Well, TaeJa is going to go for a Reaper expand.
That's what I would have guessed, to be
And
honest.
looks like Top actually is going to do the same thing possibly. But look at this. Second barracks going down for Top, but a command center for TaeJa. Interesting.
Huh.
All right. Reapers are really good on this map. There's a lot of place to jump around and see
Yeah,
things.
and this barracks is actually in a really interesting position as well. It's over on the
Yeah.
left side
That's bizarre,
of
man.
TaeJa's base. I wonder if he's going to try and float it in and land it next to the gas, the little blind spot on your base or something like that, but it's a very strange spot.
Yeah, I don't really know what he's got planned for that yet. We'll have to wait and see. There's first Reaper coming out for both players. And immediately, a Tech Lab going down on that one as well. All right.
Ooh,
So,
I wonder.
we're going to see a lot of Reapers.
A lot
I
of
think.
Reapers, yeah. He's going to proxy that in the spot where when the Reapers come out, they can actually jump down to the low ground and back up to the high ground again very quickly.
Interesting. So that makes these first couple Reapers at top just vitally important. You can't lose these. Oh, and look at
That's
this. TaeJa is indeed teching after all this as well, so he might not have enough Marines to really deal with this.
No. Yeah, this is going to be really tough to deal with.
It's about to get very interesting. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
he missed it in the main of TaeJa. We had a unit come right up to the edge. Kind of watch for it.
Whoa, I don't know what TaeJa was looking for there, but he almost kind of psychically found out what Top's plan was over there.
Yeah, well, let's TaeJa on the bottom, yeah. Saw Top. They're getting us all confused,
what did I say?
Man. I don't even remember.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, both of them producing a fair amount of Reapers, and TaeJa actually does have a second barracks with a second tech lab.
This is
and
the
he
weirdest
is going
thing. Whoa!
Whoa!
Really? You know, when Sella said he was going Reapers, I was like, well, you mean Reaper Expand? And I thought that's what he meant, but when he said going Reapers, he wasn't kidding, man. He's like just going Reapers.
Those are Nitro packs, and for those of you that don't watch too much StarCraft, you probably haven't seen that upgrade because it's very rarely used. It is the speed upgrade for the Reapers.
This is so funny. This is actually the second time in a short while that we've seen two Terran players both end up going for large amounts of Reapers in the early game against each other at the same time. Now, obviously, looks like...
is he going to let it... The depot's down the... Oh, my gosh.
The SCV comes in. He's going to see the other two barracks building. Not see a whole lot else, though.
Yeah, he obviously doesn't see all the Reapers, but that was kind of weird that he actually just didn't raise his depot.
Now, it is 5-5 Reapers here.
This is crazy.
TaeJa's hiding
This is absolutely crazy, Doa.
This is so funny. Oh, I love this. Oh, is he actually going to, like, drop the Reapers? What is this? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Well, you know, this is something that I remember QXC talking about, actually, when he was here at the Comm House, going in with, like, Hellions and Reapers and dropping the Hellions and then going with the Reapers at a different spot and then using the medevac to actually heal the Reapers.
Yeah, well, healed Reapers are pretty scary.
Yeah.
And look at this. TaeJa just keeps making Reapers, man.
And he is just going to use the medevac for healing Reapers, is what it looks like. He made a single Hellion.
I love this. I think this is the greatest thing.
This is the greatest thing, man.
Look at that.
Now, here's the thing. Top.
He's going to
see it.
Be careful with the medevac. No. Is he going to be able to save? Oh, yeah, he's going to be just fine.
Oh, wow.
Suddenly, Top is in a bit of trouble here.
That medevac doing so much healing, enabling him to really burst up that little, well, it's not even a ramp, up that cliff.
Well, he's going to have to be careful not to micro the medevac with the Reapers too much. That's going to prevent the healing. Look at all those Reapers, man. What is this, like beta?
What is going on? The Marauder's the only thing that has any answer for this, but he goes down so quick. And the Reapers and GG coming from Top.
Whoa. That was awesome, man.
That was crazy.
Well, I guess he went Reapers then.
Well, I think he did go for Reapers.
And Top, poor guy. He just obviously is very upset after losing like that. I mean, it's just something you don't expect at all. And I think we're going to see more of these Reaper builds in the future here. I mean, they're better than people think.
That was amazing. We got to see Nitro packs researched in a professional game, though. We are privileged.
Once in a while, but yeah.
Privileged indeed.
Last time we saw that, I believe, was a game on Belshire Beach that was a TVZ between Yoda and Lena.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And Yoda just kind of controlled it pretty badly and lost. But that was the last time we saw Nitro packs researched in the GSL.
I think you're right.
Yep. But, yeah, always cool to see. Neat carries yesterday, Reapers with Nitro packs today.
Yeah.
It seems like players are more willing to kind of experiment lately. I'm kind of getting that impression. I don't know.
And then an interesting thing about that battle there, the kind of crucial battle going up those steps, was the fact that Top had like a concave. He had more units. He had them on the top. And the reason you put your units there is because then you see their Reapers coming up and you get extra shots on them before they get up there.
Yeah.
But because the medevac was there, they were both able to fire at the same time. So there was no inequality there. And because of the medevac healing, TaeJa's Reapers survived the equal shots coming back. So that one medevac got the vision and the healing necessary to win that battle completely for TaeJa.
I actually want to rip that build. I'm going to watch that VOD later, and I'm actually going to steal that build because it's really cool. I don't know if it's necessarily a good build to use a lot. You know, it's a bit cheesy, I think, but it just looks like so much fun. I want to do it, man.
It was a kind of a timing, and it really worked well against the Reaper Expand.
It looked very fragile, though. That's the only worry I have.
Top was doing. Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll play around with it. Well, let's move on to our next match at TVZ on Daybreak. It's going to be MVPSC versus FXO Lucky. These guys are former teammates. They know each other's styles quite well, so I think we're in for a pretty exciting game here. Big map as well. The countdown is going.
I am super pumped, man.
Good. It's going to be exciting.
Super pumped.